Welcome back to Metal Chopping Block.
Cheers.
Yesterday's game gave me a friggin' heart attack. Sometimes I wish my team was never in a tournament because I can't enjoy it. I prefer it when there's teams I have no feeling and emotional and stuff invested in.
Game of inches. I knew we had in the bag the whole game. We could have lost, but we were the better team. Cheers.
On paper, we were a better team, but Austria, holy shit, they kicked us.
They were fantastic.
That was a tough game. Our boys kind of fell off a little bit in the second half, and they had a little bit of issues getting into it, but this was good because they had it too easy up to this point, and they needed a good punch in the friggin' mouth to kind of get their eyes open for the next battles that they're...
It was an amazing game.
It really was. I mean, it's not going to get any easier because we're either going to be playing Portugal or Belgium. Belgium is ranked #1 and Portugal is the reigning champions. So either one of those guys are going to be a major hill for us to get over.
But you know what the good thing is? That we will dive into their food and cook something up that's really cool.
I know the Portuguese got a lot of great stuff. We're probably going to end up, if the Portuguese make it through, we're going to keep the Portuguese chicken, which I love. The chicken is amazing. We'll probably do a nice Portuguese chicken. Belgium, we'll have to see what you got. I haven't decided what we're going to make with you guys yet.
Speaking of amazing, you know what's amazing, Nick? This is amazing. When we were teenagers, right?
That's a long time ago.
I know, it's a long time ago. We were in this metal band, and we were dreaming back then. We were dreaming about making it into a rock band and yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what's amazing? Is that now we're in our 50s, and we got this cooking show, and now we got this dream again. We're trying to make it and plug away every day.
You know what? It's never too late in life. Just whatever you want to do, you decide you're going to do it. The important thing is if you start something, finish it.
And
it may go someplace, it may not, but at least you did it.
But just like back then, we need you to make this happen. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
And salute.
Sempre duro, guys.
Sempre.
So on that note, we still want you guys to subscribe. We appreciate everything that's been happening. Hit that like button. And apparently there's a bell.
What?
A bell button.
A bell button? What does the bell do?
Apparently it notifies that we have new videos up. So hit the bell button. I didn't know we had a bell. Everybody's talking about bells. We got a bell, right?
Ring that bell.
Okay, ring that freaking bell. From Who the Bell Tones, Metallica. Let's let her rock and roll.
Let's get cooking.
Dante, take it away. Today we're gonna make, I'm kind of excited about today, we're gonna do an Austrian cheese Spaetzle. It's the first time, it's a really nice, basically mac and cheese. Now we're gonna cook it in the wood oven, but obviously everything that you see in the recipe is gonna be for a normal oven, but if you have a wood oven, you can just cook it out there or in here, it's all gonna be the same. So I have water boiling right now, we put some salt and oil in it. I'm going to put in the egg noodle. Now there's a German Spaetzle you can make or you can buy. I couldn't find any. So they said just to find a nice broad egg noodle. So this is what we got. And it's gonna work perfect. I'm gonna stick it into the water now and we'll get going. On the Italian side, we're gonna do a beautiful lamb. Oh, these chops look gorgeous. And we're gonna do very simple, nice, with just rosemary, garlic, a little red chilies, salt, pepper, in the wood oven. It's gonna be bellissimo. So I have the pasta boiling in the background. Now the recipe says you can cook this pasta a day in advance, put it in the fridge, and then when you're ready to use it, bring it out prior, get it to room temperature, and then you can add it as we start layering the dish. But right now we're cooking it fresh and it's cooking in the background. Our first step now is we need 2 large onions, and we're gonna caramelize them in the Dutch oven, and then we add some sugar and salt, and they want it done 20 to 30 minutes, I believe it is, and they want them really brown. It's very important in this dish that these get very caramelized. So we're gonna start chopping, and start cooking. Up the irons. Almost al dente. The pasta's ready, it's al dente. We're gonna put it into the strainer, set it off to the side, and start with our onions. Up the irons. Wow, that's pretty steamy. Look at my glasses, I can't even see out of this eye. So let's start chopping up the iron. My eyes are tearing up big time. Today's because of the onions. Yesterday's because we almost got kicked out. So now I'm going to get 6 tablespoons of butter into the Dutch oven. Add the onions, saute them and caramelize them for 20 to 30 minutes. Midway through, we're going to sprinkle some salt and sugar to help with the caramelization. It's very important to get these things brown. Apparently, they have to be very brown. So 6 tablespoons of butter. Let's get to it. So this is not part of the recipe, but because we won the game and it was a tough game, I'm throwing a little Italian spice into this Austrian dish. So, Portugal and Belgium are about to start in 10 minutes. We have it in the background, you won't hear it. Hopefully it won't interrupt the show too much. Congratulations to the Czech Republic. I can't believe they ousted Holland, but a great performance. Holland got down to 10 men. Really good game. It just goes to show, it doesn't matter how good you are on paper, anybody could knock you off. So that's what I love about this game. Anyways, so to take a break, I'm gonna have a little sip of my drink. We have the onions. This is the longest part of this recipe, is the onions. It's 20 to 30 minutes. They have to get really brown. They keep emphasizing that the onions are a big part of this dish and they need to be brown and caramelized. So while we're waiting for that to happen, I'm gonna keep my eye on this game and keep my eye on my beer because it's halfway. We're gonna have to refill this very soon. Cheers, Sam. Sempre duro. She's getting really nice and brown. I wish you could smell it when you make it. Like I've said in other ones, you'll be able to smell it on your own. But man, she's looking really good. Probably got another 15, 20 minutes, and then we can start layering this dish.
I think it's going to win, Nick.
Either way,
Well, Portugal wins.
it's going to be a tough game either way. I don't care.
If Portugal wins, the only thing I'm happy about is their spicy food.
Oh yeah, it's going to be... To all my Portuguese friends, man, I love your chicken. We're midway through. I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon of sugar and then a half a teaspoon of salt. It's gonna help with the caramelization of this. I said it wrong, but caramelization of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then we'll keep it going. So half a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt. While the onions are cooking themselves into a nice cook, we're going to grate some nice Swiss cheese. The important thing here is you want a good quality Swiss cheese. I think this goes with anything that you're cooking. Don't chimp out on your ingredients. The way better the level of your food's going to be. So this one here, you want to get a very decent Swiss cheese. They said the European Swiss cheese tastes better than the American. I bought a nice European one that wasn't cheap, but smells fantastic. We're gonna have a little taste right now. And, oh, it's beautiful, very beautiful. So we're gonna start grating this cheese and get ready for the layering. Up the irons. Still 0-0, good game. Belgium's looking pretty strong. Okay, so what we're doing now is we just keep layering. You do noodles, onions, cheese, and you just keep layering until you're done. I'm on my last layer here. And then when you get to the top layer, after you put the cheese on, add some salt, some pepper, and then into the oven for a few minutes. We're gonna go into the wood oven, but if you stick it into your regular oven, everything's already cooked till everything gets a little crispy, the cheese melts, and they said you want a little bit of crisp around the edges. So she's ready to go into the wood oven. I'm gonna cover it with some foil so it doesn't get black. We're gonna cook it with the foil on for about 5 to 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna take the foil off, get a nice crisp topping to it, take it off, and bellissimo. Obviously, if you're doing this in the oven, you don't need to put foil on top of it, but it's pretty intense heat in there, so we just wanna make sure that we don't blacken this. So let's go outside and get this baby rocking. So the Austrian cheese Spaetzle is done. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it properly. So now we're going to get started on the lamb. But before we get started, it's halftime. Belgium is winning 1-0. Looks like a pretty interesting game.
What do we have here?
A little bit of whiskey. Cheers.
Oh, that's a big shot.
Simple doodle. Like a barbarian, he just takes the whole thing back. But us gentlemen, we like to appreciate our drinks, so we enjoy and savor it. But
I'm all about the shots. So one of the ideas that we had was taking our show on the road. So if you have a good location or a restaurant and you have your chef, or we can have our chef, let us know.
So if anybody's interested, just send us a request. We'll either come to you or you can come to us. We're open to a lot of different ideas. We want to meet new people. We love learning from people because obviously we're big fans of food and music.
And also, if anyone has any products that they're looking to sell or promote, you can use our show to do that. Right now, it's in the early stages, so you can probably take advantages of that. But we can work it out.
Sempre duro, up the irons. And now we're going to do the Italian style lamb chops. These are beautiful pieces. They're lollipop lamb chops. They're gorgeous. We're going to do some rosemary, some garlic powder, salt, pepper, a little bit of chilies for a little bit of spice. Put them in the wood oven. Bellissimo. Like everything Italian, fantastic and simple. So like we've done with our other dishes that we've cooked in here, the other meats, we've spread the coals across the bottom. I put the rack on it. We put the lamb on, let it roast, Italian style. So the cool thing about lamb is it can be as raw as you like it. It's fantastic. Usually when I do lamb, it's as red as the red in the Italian flag, but you cook it to your preference. But the nice thing, we don't need to put a probe in anything. It's how you like it. We like it nice and red. So it's on you.
Oh my God, Nick. Portugal just hit the post. The fans must be freaking out right now.
It's coming down to the wire,
Yeah.
84 minutes, and it's still 1-0, but Portugal's putting a lot of, well, obviously they have to put a lot of pressure at this point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, either way, no matter which team we face, we're going to have a hard game.
Oh yeah, easy. Hands down, we'll have a hard game.
Oh,
Anyways.
that's a foul. No.
No, it's not a foul.
All right, Nick, this looks fantastic. I can't wait.
So, the Spaetzle looks beautiful.
Oh my
First
God,
time we
this
tried it, turned out great. Again, we did it in the wood oven, but the recipe you're gonna see is for the oven. It's gonna be good regardless. Obviously, if you have a wood oven or if you... Everything tastes better with wood and charcoal. Everything does. The lamb looks beautiful. No, you can't have any of this. So, I guess we'll try the Spaetzle first.
Yes, definitely.
All right, simply doodle, man. Cheers.
Cheers. I'll let you do the honors there.
Okay, this is all new for me, so I don't know how we serve it.
And we will be honest of how this all tastes too. That's the one thing that we want to make sure we do.
Yeah, if something doesn't taste good, we're gonna say it doesn't taste good. Yeah. If something's not what we expected, we'll say that. But if, so far everything's been pretty good, so can't really complain. But if something doesn't taste good, obviously we'll be as honest as we need to be. Man, this smells great. Eh? It smells fantastic. Oh.
I think the salad that you put in there is gonna give it a little extra. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Buon appetito.
Up the irons. Cheers, man.
Oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is. Oh my god. Now I get why they put so much emphasis on the onions. Oh my god.
This is fantastic. Noodle is a noodle. The flavor, the Swiss cheese, caramelized onions.
This is the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
This is freaking delicious.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Holy shit. And again, being in the wood oven, you get a nice little flavor of the wood and the smoke, which adds a beautiful, it's a beautiful note in it, eh? It's gorgeous.
The aroma is just
very good dish, man. Oh my god. And it's really not that hard to make. Very simple. I mean, the most time was browning the onions, but oh my god, it's good.
I can't even think right now, it's so good.
Oh shit. Wow.
I missed breakfast today, so I'm extra hungry. Good. Really good.
Yeah, the onion and the cheese are very important in this dish. But I can definitely see why they put a lot of emphasis on the onion. You really taste it, eh? It's beautiful. Wow. Austria, your dish is as good as your team was yesterday, man. Fantastic, top notch. That was, holy smokes, best mac and cheese I've had. I mean, obviously we're gonna make some more mac and cheese in the future, but this was great.
Usually we're just tasting. I had to eat this whole thing. Oh my god.
Oh, I just don't want to eat. This is delicious. Very, very good.
Okay, finish that up.
Wash the palate down.
Sempre.
Doodle. Sorry, I keep looking over, but it's still 1-0. Now, for these beautiful lamb chops. Again,
You take the thick one.
I can take whatever.
Oh, that's good right there.
You want that one then?
Thank you, sir.
Now we're going to use our fingers, but again, very simple. We added a couple little extra things on here, but if you just have salt, pepper, rosemary, a little bit of garlic powder, that's all you really need. We didn't even marinate them. If you want, you can marinate them in wine, in lemon, a little bit of olive oil with garlic. But because there's so much flavor that comes out of the wood when you do them in the wood oven, marinating is kind of a step that's not necessary. So, sempre doodle,
Cheers.
up the irons.
This tastes so amazing. And you were right, it's so red inside, but it's so tasty.
Wow, it just melts like butter. Wow. Again, super simple dish. Go get yourself some chops. You can do them on a barbecue, charcoal if you have a charcoal grill. Obviously, it'd be better, but you can do them on propane, gas. It's all gonna be good, but oh my God, and just chilies. Give it a nice little bit of heat.
Nice, very beautiful. Tasty, so tasty.
And you don't get any of the real,
Ooh, the fat is so just melting in your mouth, eh?
you don't get that really aftertaste that the lamb usually has. It's not really there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love that.
No, so do I, but some people go about the aftertaste, but oh. My God, beautiful.
You gotta work this bone.
Well, I know we keep saying this, That's another success.
Oh,
That was fantastic.
that was great.
I hope everybody tries it, and you're gonna enjoy both these. I mean, they go great together. They go great on their own. You can have this with just a nice light salad and some risotto, just some nice bread, some flatbread, just nice and simple. That on its own, it's perfect. You pair it with whatever you like. We did this, and it was fantastic. There was something else you wanted to say, wasn't there?
Yeah. I want to just remind everybody to subscribe and to comment and to give us some ideas of what you think we should cook up, because we always like to be creative and try new things, and we'll always give you our honest opinion. So we appreciate your support. So if you can share our page, promote us any way you can, help spread the word, that would be fantastic. And don't forget, like Nick said earlier, there is a little bell. Excuse me.
For who the bell tolls, man.
Huh.
We're good?
Let's get to eating this.
I just want to eat. This is fantastic. I finished this lamb.
All
Semper
right.
Doodle, guys.
Semper Doodle.
Remember,
Cheers.
all the music is Dante. Up the irons.
Forza Italia.
Forza Italia. Hopefully, the way it looks right now, it's going to be Belgium. It's not over yet, but
Stay tuned.
I'm going to have to look for a Belgium dish. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Just fantastic.
Oh, it's good. Huh? Okay, let's eat this one. All of it's good.
I gotta go into a little bit more of this. Now it's your turn to talk about the subscribe.
Cut. Okay.
Let's get cooking.
Dante, take it away. My eyes are tearing up big time. Today's because of the onions. Yesterday's because we almost got kicked out.
Crying
Holy shizer.
over you. Crying.
Holy, my eyes, I can't even see what I'm cutting. Hopefully I don't lose a finger and we get some red sauce with these onions, huh?
So one of the ideas that we had for our show is taking our show on the road. So,
And you said we had no bloopers. We have a bunch now. Holy shit.
this is good too.
This is really good.
I love this. I'm trying this again. Oh. Delicious.